Hello, my name is Adam. I'm from Deskdoo, and Deskdoo will provide a private cloud for the business. And today I'm going to tell you about how we can make data centers great business in the cloud, obviously with us. Let's start with some basic facts. 69% of the enterprises around the world currently are using the cloud services, mainly the application and also the infrastructure. This market is growing 16% this year, and the next year is valuated about $117 billion, so it's huge. So it's in 2020, and there will be 4 in 5 enterprises, small enterprises, will be in the cloud. So it's a big sector, and these 5 the best cloud providers are growing incredibly fast. For instance, the Microsoft, which is increasing the cloud by 124%, which is absolutely amazing year by year. But the top player, obviously, is the Amazon, which currently held about 31% of the shares, and is still growing about 62%. So it means there is a very, very strong pressure on other vendors. And also the Gartner predicts that there will be almost total war on that public cloud, because there is the consuming each other. So it's a very high pressure on the market by the competition. So there's a second problem is on the market, is that security concerns. So everybody is concerned about the security, and last week there's probably the biggest leak on this data security. Almost 272 million accounts have been stolen. So in the public cloud, that might go Yahoo and so on. So please change your password after the break. Okay? So it's okay. But so where's the niche? The niche is obviously here, and it's called a private cloud. And the private cloud offers something more than public cloud, but with the potential of the security much higher level. Obviously, most of you think that the public cloud and the private cloud, so it's I would go to the public cloud because it's much cheaper and so on. Okay, but if you care about the security and you care about your data, which is based on your business, please go to the private cloud, which is much better for you. So this private cloud is amazing. It's raising 35% year by year, because many vendors recognize this is a serious market. Right now, you can see it's $18 billion around the world. It's growing 35%, so it will be 40 billion in 2019. So, how we can help data center? Imagine the simple situation that we can provide for data center possibility to acquire their own application, which they provide currently, without any upfront money and no fixed cost for them. We allow them something which is called white labeling, so they can put label on the product we are selling to them, and we guarantee for them the new revenue streams for the customers. And the most important for everybody is strong customer lock-in. Everybody's locked, right? So, what is our solution indeed? And our solution is integrated set of business application built in something in the box, which is, for instance, the office editors, like you have it currently on your laptops, project management tools, Gantt chart, task management, calendar, group calendar, and so on. Obviously, the file sharing between your colleagues, and we all have also the collaboration between the teams. This is everything in the single sign-on solution. Okay, how does it look? This is the screenshot from our system. It looks like operating system, but it's running on the web browser. Why? Because we don't want to change the human behavior, which already is known for the customers. So to know how to use it. You know how to use any operating system because it almost looks the same. It's drag and drop. You can have folders, you have an application inside. This is the same. You can use it by using the browser. The magic of the HTML5 allows us to build it. And currently this is available in 2 models. And once you log in on our website on Deskdoo, you can register. This is software as a service, SIS model. And also we provide it as a private cloud with the more sophisticated tools embedded with potentials for the data centers. So we call it as a Deskdoo profit booster for data centers. So when we talk with the data center, we demonstrate them how much value they can get from the single server. And from the single server, currently they are getting about $150 for one single server in the rack, and with the fixed cost about $100, which is amortization, energy, and so on. In our model, they have multiplied that by the numbers of the users because our software. So, for example, on the same server, we can run with the 200 users and take it with the revenue stream 50 to 50, they get $400. With the 1,000 users, they have $2,000. So it's pretty good business for them. In the competitive landscape, we are thinking that we have obviously the many competitors in this market. I put in some of very important. VMware Citrix is $1 billion company with the revenue. They are very famous, they generate the real value for the customers. There's also other players, obviously, but I would like to only highlight one is EOS, which is similar, is doing like us, and has been acquired by Telefonica last year with the unknown number of money. So the Deskdoo is based very good on the simplicity of deployment, which you can do in the 1 hour, and easy to use for the customers, for the end users. Okay, so little bit story about the startup. My first approach failed. It's sweet, right? It's okay. So I know how it is, and but the second time, you know, it's an approach like for the soldier, stand down and fight. So this is what I did, and we started again R&D process, 4 years. It's very tough, and we succeed. And when my colleagues David showed me the product on the end, okay, we registered the company. I put the funders on the $100,000 in the investments, so it's mine. There is no debt by any form right now. And we have live product. You can check it, it's not a fake, it's not just you know, the browse, the website or anything. This is live product, you can use it. And right now, what we are doing, we have more than 1,000 organizations registered in our company. They are using our product for free. And currently we have accelerated together with one mobile provider, global mobile provider, and we are implementing that solution in their own organization. And also our solution will be propagated for the customers. So we hope to make a significant business with them. Why we need the money? We need the money to grow, obviously, as every single startup. And we have to go global, because this solution is not only for the Polish market. We have demonstrated this solution in Germany, we have demonstrated in Austria, we have demonstrated in Ireland, even in US. We need this money to go. And we need, okay, so let's a bit about the financials. We have a model which can be multiplied, so that numbers which you have displayed is only for the demonstration that we can be the cash positive in 3 years. And we need exactly at least $600,000 to be on the market, otherwise that project will not go through. Okay, so let's start with the one data center contract. So the one data center contract which already is on the signing process, and then 4 is in negotiation. We hope to make it also, but until end of June we cannot sign any new contracts because of NDA signed with the customers. All right. So why we want to succeed? Because we have a tremendous team right now, and I'm an entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur. This is my third IT company, which I built. David is very well-known programmer. He also worked for the best of the websites. And Robert is spending almost 20 years in selling the IT solutions for the corporate business. So, okay, my name is Adam Adamczyk. I invite you to join us as a fellow to our team, and also go with us to make us great business. Thank you.
So I think, who wishes to start?
How do you sell? How do you sell?
How do I sell? This is one process. obviously, because it's not easy to sell for somebody which is in the data center. And this process of the negotiation is very, very long. For instance, with the global mobile provider, we asked negotiation in autumn last year, so the contract we signed it after 6 months. So it's a very long period. In 6 months, we need implementation for the data center problem. Because it's a long process. It's long period of the center.
So you negotiate deals yourself?
Yes, my partners negotiate the deals with, or I sometimes involved.
So 2 people?
No, not only. We have eight people currently, we have 2 salesmen currently on the board. We want to have more.
How many data centers are there in the world?
Excuse me?
How many data centers? I mean, what's
How many
the
data
size of
centers? It's only in potential in Europe. We can find at least 200 data centers which can be our partners in this business. For instance, in Poland, there's 5 big data centers currently, and we have contacted with 2 of those, and they are very, very positive about what we are selling to them.
Yeah, just a couple of your sales model, yeah, it's a high touch sales model, yeah, a SaaS, and you have a sales cycle. You say it's like 6 to 12 months, yeah. What are your conversion rates so far? And have you guys thought about a different model in terms of sales itself? And have you thought about trying to work with distributors?
Yes, we want to try to
Like working with other
yes. We have 2
technology
distributors.
providers to distribute for you.
That's correct. We have 2 distributors currently. We have signed with them. They want to sell our product.
Well, what do they sell?
But they sell the enterprise IT solutions for enterprises currently.
Okay.
So it's not only for us. We are also looking for the other partners to go with us and also integrate their own applications inside our software and sell
Right.
to the data center. That's the model.
Okay. All right.
So it's a revenue stream model. How much they get, more they can get them our software for free, but on the end, if they sell it for the customers, we want to have a revenue.
No, I understand the distribution model. I'm just asking, like, what is the, if you guys are moving towards distributors, that's great,
Yeah.
and what kind of distributors
Yeah.
then? I guess that answers my other question about MRR, your monthly recurring revenue. What do you guys have now?
Right now, okay,
And how is it growing? I mean,
how it's going, because last year, when we started this project, we thought that maybe we will work in SIS model, right? So it's people register on our websites, go to pay and something, and we find that we are starting the competition with the big players like Google, Office 365, and so on. It was the big players problem, and then we go with MIT, and we recognize the potential of the sectors and the niche which we want to play, and we do not have currently the paying customers on SIS, but we have a sign with the mobile provider, and they will sell our software. So we changed completely the market from the last year position.
right.
So it's but
It's hard to
yeah,
say because you're in
yeah, exactly. But the company has no debt. It's financial financing.
Has the mobile provider started selling your services yet? Is that already underway, or is it
It's
something?
on the way. It's on the way implementation. So it's on the way implementation. We started first. It was a tough process because it was a signing agreement. It's very, everybody is in the charge must sign this agreement. So the first important for us was to get the first client really important brand, and then go to the rest and show them, okay, this is the brand which comes with us, and they make the money. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.